गांव में होता है ना कि टीचर बन के तुम क्या ही कर लोगे, बहुत सारे बने हुए हैं. So this is conversation. So before we start our conversation, I just want you to please introduce yourself.
Yeah, why not? It's my pleasure. Basically, I belong to Bihar State. I'm a primary teacher, and as well as I'm running my channel. There, I have been uploading conversational video for the
Mhm.
beginner student. And if I talk about my hobbies, so I like to traveling. I like to learn new things. I like to talk with the new people. Yeah, it's all about me.
Okay. About myself, my name is Jashpal Singh, and I am from Jammu and Kashmir. And if I were to talk about my studies, I done masters in political science, and my hobbies are reading books. And right now I'm studying, but running a YouTube channel, English with Yashpal. Of course, there I used to provide some basic to advanced level content to the people. So along with I'm a motivational speaker as well. So yeah, that's all about me.
Yeah, that's a great. I think today is a very special day for me, a very precious day because I'm having you on my
Mm.
session. You
Yeah.
are a motivator also. I
Okay.
think you can be the inspiration of million of people in future. So
Mm,
I met before. I think I'm lucky.
mm, I don't know exactly, but I hope so that I will be able to help out to the people. If I would be, then definitely I think it will be a great thing for me, because that's how I can serve the society. And if someone is feeling some kind of and demotivation, and I think if I have something to share with, if I have some anecdotes to share with, then definitely I will. So if you have
Okay.
the questions, so you can start with.
Yeah, why not? Basically, we are having conversation only because we just want to help beginner student. So we
Hmm.
will talk relate of this matter. So I wanted to know your way of learning
Mhm.
spoken English. How have you been learning this language nowadays?
So nowadays I'm just reading and practicing with the people, because first thing that I do on daily basis is that reading. Reading is the most important thing that helped me out, that made me confident and fluent in this English speaking. The other one, like I think 40 days ago, I started this conversation with the people around. So these are the two things that I'm, following right now in my life to work on this language. First is reading, and another one is speaking to the people.
Okay, okay. So this is your considerations like if you have been following towards two steps, so it would be I think it's efficient for the
Yeah.
improving your skills. Okay. Yeah, that's a good. Every people have their own opinion, and according to their opinion, they have been working towards it. It's okay. So nowadays, like, what kinds of book have you been following, which is very essential for you, as you consider that book will help you.
Yes, I do consider books can help me, and basically that helped me. But I won't go with the one book only, because I have many books to read or go with. So it's little tough to tell you that okay, this is the one book that if you read, you can be, I think, confident, you can be fluent. No, that's not the case. But reading different kind of books will provide you or give you a kind of confidence, knowledge, and vocabulary, as well as a way how to represent the words. So, of course, if you want to read many books to learn how to speak, then definitely you can go with the books. But don't go with only one book or two book, because if you go with only one, then definitely the horizon that you would be having of knowledge will not be broadened. So for that you need to go with, I think, all kind of books. So start from the very basic with basic books, like from first class to 10th class. These all NCRT books. Go with them all the books like geography, history, politics, and English, science, mathematics, of course, till sixth class. And then after you can pick up one book from motivational side, from literature, from anyone, like many books in the history nowadays. Homo sapiens, why you all know Harari, uh, the another by Sophie's World. Godan by Prem Chand, and My Experiments with Truth by Autobiography of Mahatma Gandhi, The Wings of Fire by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, and Karma Yoga by Swami Vivekananda, Bhagavad Gita as it is by Prabhupada. So, of course, there are many books you can go with.
Okay, okay. So have you been go through so many kinds of books? That's why still you have a great experience toward this field. I can see, and you're a very experienced person. That's why so many beginner after having this content, they will learn so many things from you.
Yeah,
Thank you for having sharing your personal experience
yeah.
with us. Okay. So, like, what is your ambitions of life, may I know?
For sure, ambition mean, let me tell you the definition of ambition. It's related to
Mhm.
motivation. Ambition means your hopes, your aspirations, and the person you want to be. Like motivation is a kind of push. Same is the case with this aspiration, ambition. What kind of person actually you want to be? So for me, the person I want to become, I think a normal human being, decent one, but writer. Because that's what I believe. Like if I go with the writing, if I will read many things, that will provide me a kind of new perception to see the world. And at the same time, I think I will be able to share the things or anecdotes that I will gain through this experience. So yeah, this is the one like writing. And of course, I would give more preference to this talking to the people because if I will write each and everything on book, it's a little tough for the people, especially in India. People are not from, I think, affluent backgrounds, so they have less resources to buy the books, each and every book in the market. So I hope this is a better way, like having the conversation with the people like this right now I'm having. So that way is another thing that I, want to add up in my life. First is writing. The second one is this one, like talking to the people and sharing my things. And definitely they will get something like I shared the books, few books right now, few seconds ago. I just shared the books, so that's how they can. I think they are, if they are interested, then they can go with this kind of thing. So that's how I would like to live my life.
Okay, okay. Yeah, that's a. I think you're right, according to me, because writing and like learning anything, it is a very important part of your life to maintaining the balance of your life,
Mm,
right? If you know the better written skills, so you will mention your feeling around the people. You can express your experience in the written way, right? And your
yeah,
experience will show your appearance, good appearance around the society, and by that way you can make the better community in your society and
yeah,
having the respect which you deserve in life.
yeah,
Okay, you can make your great identifications around the people, so the people can learn something from you. And it is only possible when you will have the great experience in written field as well as understanding also about
yeah,
any matter. Being a teacher has a responsibility of many things. Okay, they have a proper command of the child's life as well as they can spreading the good experience with their audience. As you mentioned, are you running also YouTube? So this is the greatest platform to just providing, explaining your own experience to the across the cities person.
yes.
So yeah, that's the great. Thank you. The beginner side, still beginner have been facing so many kinds of problem because they couldn't get the environment of practicing their spoken English. So you give me your opinion how the beginner can create an environment at home. Okay, what is your opinion?
So of course I will suggest to you few things, but before I suggest anything, let me tell you, like in India, this is a problem with 95% people of India. They don't have the environment. Environment means they are not in convent school. Their parents are not literate. Their parents, friends, and the society they live in don't know English. They don't have conversations in English. So that is called environment. And they are studying and they talk in their native language. Be it Urdu, Sanskrit, any other language as well. So this is the environment, but still they want to learn this language. And brought up in the village. I studied in village in Hindi medium, and still I can speak English fluently, confidently. Somehow I managed, and now I'm sharing my experience with the people on this wants to learn. So the first thing is that focus because you may get the books and start focusing on vocabulary. First thing because this is the first step if you want to learn English. Only the first thing is that learn vocabulary. Because unless until you have the vocabulary, command over the vocabulary, you are not going to speak or understand or read anything because you will not be able to understand. The first thing you need to do is that focus on vocabulary. Second thing you need to do is that also know about the tenses. And third thing is that listen every day something in English, maybe some kind of podcast, maybe some kind of stories, maybe some kind of conversations like this. And the other thing is the fourth one is that every day try to speak. And initially start speaking just simple sentences, and with the passage of time, with more practice, start towards I think advanced level. And initially, don't go with for too many hours, just go with for 1 minute, 2 minute, 5 minutes. That's how we keep increasing the time. And the last important thing is that whatever you do in your daily life, try to write that in English. That is called journaling. And believe me, if you follow these steps that I just narrated, these definitely will help you out because it's a process. Many people do suggest you that okay, you can learn this English speaking within 3 months, 6 months. Of course, you can. You can speak English. You speak English in I think just 3 months. But if you know the vocabulary, if you have good command over vocabulary, if you know the tenses, then practicing every day can make you I think fluent. But if you don't know the basic, if you are vocabulary aware of the tenses, then I think it is impossible to be able to understand or speak confident English. I think less than 1 year. So it's a
Yeah,
process basically. Follow the process instead of looking for shortcuts. What is happening right now? Like people looking for shortcuts, and of course they can handle one situation with the help of shortcuts, but for longer term, it is not very beneficial. Like I'm talking right now, it's not shortcut. It's a natural process. That's how I learned, and I'm talking right now naturally. So if you want to be natural one with confidence, with knowledge, with fluency, and with thoughts, then I think it's a process and go with the process and have the patience and keep working hard till the time you reach the level you want to be. And I think that's it for the audience who just want to start with the. Otherwise, if they have to ask any questions from myself, they can look up, search on YouTube channel. They will get my channel. They will get my I think videos. And if they have personal question, they can ask to me because I made it a plan like every day. If people wants to practice English with me, I will practice with three people's 30 minutes each every day. I will spare my few times because from morning to 12 p.m. I'm busy, and then after 12 p.m. to 3 p.m., 4 p.m., I'm little bit ready to have the conversation with the people who basically are passionate about learning this language, who basically wants to learn English. Otherwise, I'm not going to waste my time with the people like who are just having fun. No, it's not like fun because basically I'm here to learn. Because when I practice with the people, I learn, and of course they also learn. So it's a win-win for me as well as the other people. So I think that's why we should cooperate. Otherwise, we will not be able to do the things that we want to do. So yeah.
yeah. Of course, you're right. This is a communication skills. If we are working patiently on it, so
Yeah.
obviously it can be the beneficial for us in future, and we
Yeah.
will guide them. By that way, we can help to the someone who really
Yeah.
requirement of having the good experience by us.
Yeah.
So I think we do not take as a fun of this communication skills in life. We are just try to adopting. Okay,
Yeah.
because this is a global language. If we learn, if we become the masters in this field, we will whole life we will get so many experience as well as we will meet the new persons, learning new things, learning new skills. So many things can be happen.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, sir. You can ask me if you want to ask me anything.
Okay. So you said that you are a teacher. So which is a subject that you teach in the school, like the that you find very interesting?
According to me, subject always is not becoming interesting for the teachers. We have to make it. Okay.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
have to optimize self according to that environment.
yeah,
So I couldn't take as a subject, interesting
yeah,
way. I
yeah,
always teach all the subject to my students as I consider this is my responsibility to just teach them.
yeah,
Okay. So I just teach all the subject because I have been teaching younger student, like a five standard, fourth standard student in private school. So it is not a big deal for me. Yeah.
yeah. So teachers are considered as change makers, nation builders, and that's the right thing. But what we actually witnessing in India, teachers are less greater, like less greater. They because the people who top their fields like toppers of the exam, they go for UPSC, they go for MBBS, they go for top companies as compared to teaching. And the people who find no success anywhere, they go to the teaching. So why this is the case? Yeah, like the toppers don't prefer this field teaching field. So tell me, like, what are the steps that you want to take as a person, as a teacher, to change that mindset of the people to see teaching as a noble profession? Of course, it is noble profession, but they don't have the mindset like this.
According to me, so many people as just want to go in a teaching field because in teaching field you will get respect. Okay, which is so much precious for the citizen as a citizen in society. Okay, as well as you will have the like a I think appropriate money for live your life as well as okay, as well as you will create a better image around your society. So you can say this is a respectable job. Okay, as a
Yeah,
common man, becoming as a common man, a respected person in your society, this is a better platform to indulging self in this criteria. So that's why so many people after having the great experience, they want to just prefer self to go in this field. Okay.
yeah,
And I don't know, like I couldn't tell you exact the opinion of every people's because every people have their own opinion and according to their opinion they have taken a step in life. Okay. So this is my opinion from my side. Okay. Yeah. I say only these things.
okay. So teaching is a noble profession. When you said that is a good job, it's a good profession. Like because I'm recalling few lines of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam that he once said that people call him uh, nation's president, people's president, and he said that in answer in reply like, don't call me president. If you want to call me, then call me. I love and I can see like the respect he was having for the teaching, and basically he provided and this kind of the talk like call me teacher, not president. But this is a kind of mindset with the people. So of course, right now, if I'm sharing these anecdotes with the people, if I was looking at this profession as something degraded, definitely I will not be doing the things right now that I'm doing. But I look at this like this is a way, only way to change the world. Like rightly said by Nelson Mandela, education is the most powerful weapon, and that you can use to change the world. And for sure, I believe in.